Hope everyone is enjoying the holidays again. Hello, is my audio audible? Thank you, that's fine. So, all the children are very happy, I think so. Why? Because you're again back to your home where you enjoy a lot. Yes, you enjoy a lot, but enjoy by studying. Don't neglect your studies because that is very, very important. The pandemic is still continuing. So, with the pandemic, we can't stay back. How it is continuing, we also need to continue and move forward, facing the new challenges, different tasks. Because when we stop somewhere, our journey will be unfinished. So let us not make our journey unfinished because we have lot many goals to be reached, many heights which are to be achieved by you people. And there are many hurdles. As a child, you have different hurdles. As a student, you have different hurdles. As a daughter at your home, as a son, as a daughter-in-law, when you go for a job, there you face still different kind of problems. So, if at all you stop by looking at the problems, our journey is unfinished and we are unable to achieve anything. So, in life, while you are achieving goals, there should be only commas but no full stops. I'm a little selfish because I'm an English teacher, so I use punctuation marks as an example for your life. So, when you feel things are very simple, definitely the things will be very simple. But when you feel they are very burden, then obviously it will be a huge burden on you. So, be relaxed, be cool, and however you play, means with how much interest, how much attention, how much care. Somebody is messaging me that we are unable to get the class. Please try to open it again. So, anywhere we go, there are success and there is failure. How we take success, the same we need to take failure also. And when failure comes, we think that they are a big mistake and everything is lost. We feel that this land under our legs is moving. But does it happen? No. The situation makes us feel like that. But the land which is there under our legs, it still remains the same. Means the problems, whatever we face, are temporary. And there is no problem that does not have any solution. Every problem has a solution, and every solution is different. For the same problem, we get different solutions because for one person, it is a big problem, but for the another person, it's not that big problem. And for one more guy, it is a challenge. Means it depends on how you look at the problem. For example, I tell you a small thing. Generally, early in the morning, what you do when you want to go out? Hmm? When you go out, what you do? You get up, dress up yourself, and you definitely anyone, he's educated or uneducated, any person, you go into a mirror. If you go in front of a mirror with a beautiful smile, it gives the same reflection of your smiling face. But if at all, if you go with a cruel face like this, then the same reflection you get, isn't it? So, how you look at the problem, it looks to you in the same way. So, anything, take it sportively. So, never think that something is happening. Let the things which are going to happen because we can't stop things from happening, right? This is actually winter season, but unexpectedly we got heavy rainfall. That is the thing to be happened. So it happened. We can't stop it. Hey, please rain. I don't like you now. Please don't come. Can we? No. So along with the things, how to continue our journey and how to mold the things in a positive way, in a positive way, in a fetching way. And what do we learn in this journey? These are the things very much required. And this is required for every person because a child, when he or she is a baby, they are unable to walk. For each and every necessary, their parents or some grandmas or somebody who are elder, they used to take care of them. But slowly, when he or she starts crawling, she tries to hold a chair and tries to get up. She falls down many times but doesn't give up. They never give up. They go on doing and doing and doing. Finally, they'll be successful. They can be, they can stand on their own legs and move, walk, and they can, in coming future, they try to help others also. So this happens only if you don't give up. When you feel, I can't, definitely you can't. When you feel, I can, yes, you can. And nothing is written here. Sometimes we bring all things like fate. This is written like this only in my fate. Nothing is written. If something is written, it should be observed here. everything is in our hands. Whether we are going to make our future beautiful or whether we are going to make it something like clumsy or a neat drawing, your future is only in our hands. Because if you want to become a doctor, it is you who has to study, who has to work hard, and who has to know the ఓపెన్ అవ్వట్లేదు అంటుండ్రు కదా మెసేజ్ పెడుతున్నా who has to know the hurdles and how much time you need to spend on the things, and what are the areas where you are weak, and what are the aspects you need to concentrate. These are all things only you know. Because for one person, if he studies for half an hour or 20 minutes, that concept they may understand. Yes, my dear viewers, lovely viewers, few of them are unable to catch me up. Just I'll be back in 2 minutes. Wait for me, don't go away. We'll have a nice session today. Hi everyone, I'm back because few of my viewers they are unable to join the session. I don't want anyone to miss the session. So sorry for the interruption. Let us continue the session again. Hope friends try to join the session again. You're able to join it again now. Hmm? Okay, fine. So, anything, nothing is impossible. The word itself, impossible. Possibility hides in impossible itself. The thing is, we need to realize and we have to enlighten that im should be removed from impossible. Then that is possible. This is a simple quote. Many one knows. Many people know this. But whenever we keep such kind of things to happen, then only there is a use of such kind of quotes. So I think you are aware today we are going to discuss regarding how to motivate yourself. How to motivate yourself. And what is this motivation actually? Motivation is nothing but, for example, you're going for a running competition, you're on the track, ready with your position, and when the whistle comes, you start running. And when a troop of your friends encourage you by clapping and shouting with your name, then you get a lot of energy. That is nothing but motivation. Means because of your friends' encouragement, you want to win it, or else you have a idea that this time you have set a goal that this time I need to win first place. So that gives energy to do much better than what you are. Yes, that is motivation. Then why this motivation is required? Yes, motivation is very much required for not only for students, even for the employees and even for the housewives, the motivation is required. Your mom prepares multiple dishes when she feels that her child is coming from hostel or some relatives are coming. She doesn't feel any kind of pain with the enthusiasm that she's going to meet her favorite people or else relatives who is very close to her. It gives lot of energy to her and she prepares everything. She becomes a master chef. So in every aspect, motivation is required. From birth to death, anything, whatever we want to achieve, motivation is very much required. And what so nowadays, if you are going for classes, offline classes, there every day a teacher, different subject teacher, motivates the child in a different way because they come to you, they discuss with you, they are able to read your faces and analyze your mind, and they will know whether you are able to grasp the lesson or not. But now everything is coming on to online where few children doesn't on their videos do some naughty things because if at all the teacher questions you, you simply quit the class. But whereas if you go for offline, you can't quit. So there is a chance the teacher can interact with the student and read the minds of the student and can analyze whether it is reaching the student or not. If at all it is unable to reach the student, how she or he could get down their standards and go through the students. So generally, what are the problems child face? The first and foremost thing is the poor concentration. So what happens when you are in the class or when you open the book? Automatically, yarning starts first. You get sleep. Till that time, when your mom asks you to sleep, you never get a sleep. But if you want to get, if she gives you a textbook or a notebook and asks you to study, that becomes a big medicine for sleep or some escape. So lack of concentration, this is a big problem. Any child from kindergarten to college children, they face this problem of poor concentration, poor memory power. Some children, when they just when the teacher gives a lecture in the class, by observing at the teacher only, they can grasp the content. Whereas few children, when they read it once, twice, they are able to remember. For some children, when they read it for 5 or 6 times, they are able to understand. For some, it is 10. So never think that I am poor in concentration or I am poor in memory. But think, if you read for how many times you are able to memorize it. Lack of motivation means if somebody pushes you to read, study, or inspire you. So, when they don't have any kind of motivation, not getting expected results. So, whenever you try hard and whenever you fail to get the result, definitely you feel that yes, this time I have worked very hard, but I did not get the result. So, next time I'm not going to work hard. But such kind of attitude should not be there. Let it be the failure for the first time, but you have a satisfaction that you have given your best. What all you can give the best, you have given it. Leave the result. You go for the second attempt, definitely you'll have a beautiful and good result. And sometimes physically when the child is not developed, that also becomes a hurdle in concentrating on studies. Not developing academically, physically, mentally, and socially. Few children are not socialized, means they can't mingle with the outside environment. Few children mentally they are retarded, such that they can't uh, get grasp everything as the normal children. So these are few problems which the child face. So these are the problems. We don't have the solutions for that. Yes, we do have the solution. And when the parent analyze that these are the problems, then they feel that we want to give best to our child. Any parent, how much hard work they want to do, they are ready to do for their child because they want to give their best. And what they do generally, they give extra coaching classes for them, tutorials, home tuitions. Sometimes, while the parents are concentrating on the child's education, unknowingly they create mental stress on the child because when he is physically and mentally not capable of achieving that standard, if some kind of additional input is given for him, it becomes an additional burden to him or her. So, first, the parents also should understand how much the child could learn. Let him and never compare a child with another child because every child is extraordinary and every child is designed differently. One child is completely different from another child because they have their own competencies, they have their own skills, because one child may be extraordinary in drawing, whereas the other child he may not be interested in drawing, but he may be having the views of a poet. So every child is unique. So never compare your child with any other child, which makes them disheartened. And they feel that always my parent compares like this only. They never encourage me. Always my mom likes that neighbor only, or my friend only. She doesn't like me. Such kind of negative thoughts may arise in the child. So never compare any child with any other. Even if they are both brothers or both sisters from the same family, also never compare them because every child is unique. And okay, these are the problems and then these are the do's and don'ts what we need to follow. Then how we can increase the concentration and how can we motivate the student or a child to study. Then as a parent, reward your child. For example, if you want one unit or one lesson to be read by your child, try to reward them by giving small gifts. For example, if you finish first unit today, I'll buy you a chocolate. Something else like small gifts. Because with the interest on the chocolate, or if you take him or her to outing, with that interest, in order to achieve that, they will finish this goal. So, small rewards, or else praising them, or else preparing a nice dish, which is a favorite dish of your child. Because they are very small children, they have small things to be done. If those small things are done, then definitely praise the child when your neighbor comes or when his or her father comes. Praise them that today this child has done extraordinary thing. Within no time, he has finished the work, whatever I have done. So that gives energy to him or her. Yes, my mom praised me. See, today I am also great. So such kind of positive aspect gives lot of energy to the child. And with he wants next time when the same person comes, he want you to praise more. So with that interest, what he or she does, they start working more, doing, achieving more. Study with your friends. So children, when you are unable to concentrate on your, when you study singly, try to uh, study with your friends such that you are of the same age group, so they will share you. They will tell you how to learn, and there will be a healthy competition. What kind of competition? You feel that my friend has learned two answers in 15 minutes. I have learned only one answer. Come on. In the second 15 minutes, I will also learn two answers from my friend. What trick he is following? Because I am studying the same class. And this boy is also studying the same class. But I am unable to study, but this person is studying, no? So he is following some trick. So you learn that trick from your friend. How you play with your friend, how you learn the other things, whatever naughty things your friend does. In the similar way, you try to learn how your friend is studying. And remember yourself, your long term goals. Because in life, we have two kinds of goals. One is a long term goal, one is a short term goal. Long term goal might be, for example, if you are a school going guy, your long term goal may be to become a doctor or to become an engineer or to become a entrepreneur. So that is the long term goal. And your short term goal, for example, if you are studying in class 5, so if you are having your summative assessments to top the summative assessment is your short term goal. Then next is your FA1 exams. Next is your summative assessment 2. And next, finally, to clear your grade 5 with top mark and enter into 6th class. So these are all the short term goals which we keep. And these short term goals will be changing from time to time. And depending upon the necessary also, the goals get changed. So always remember your long term goal. So I want to become an entrepreneur. So I have to finish. I have to make everything in a top. So always that gives lot of energy. And as parents, you can also make the room in which the boy or girl is staying by pasting some pictures about the people who achieved many things in spite of problems. So such gives motivation to the children. And try to remove the distractions, eliminate all kinds of distractions. So whenever you sit for studying by taking a book, suddenly phone rings. What happened? You want to go and talk. Just one call, mom. Just one call. My friend has called. You'll go and talk. And that fellow, again, he tells to another fellow. Again, you'll get one more call. Or else at that particular time, some of your favorite show will be coming on. So try to eliminate all such kind of distractions. Or else, when you are not at all interested, when some sound comes, you easily get distracted. Yes, mom, today that fellow is blowing a horn, my mom, so I will not study. So such kind of distractions you try to avoid, because those are very simple distractions which you can avoid. How you can avoid? Try to sit in a closed room, close the doors, windows, try to put curtains such that you'll not have such kind of distractions, and inform your mom or grandmother or grandfather that this is my study time. Till 1 hour, please do not disturb me. So, such kind of things you can do. And develop interest in what you study. Some children, they feel maths as a very big problem. For some kids, social is a very problematic subject. For some kids, science is problematic. So, don't feel the subject as problematic, because if you need to clear your grade 5, you need to pass all the 7 subjects whatever you have. If you need to clear your 10th, you have to top in each and every subject. If you top in one and the rest are gone, definitely the overall result will be gone. So never, you may have one favorite subject, but never neglect other subjects, because other subjects also are very important in your scoring. So try to, then how you are going to um, create interest in these subjects. So by using some quotes, because quotes create some interest, and small tips which you can follow, and hints how you can remember that, and interlink them. And if they are very close to your real life instances, try to compare this with that, such that whenever that answer comes, this will strike in your mind, and obviously you can write the answer. So such kind of arrangements should be done such that you have to create interest in the subject. Take short breaks. Do not sit for a long time. Few children can sit for hours together and study, but all can't sit. So sit for few hours or half an hour. Take a short break of 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and again sit for half an hour or 1 hour. Take a break of 10 minutes. So by taking small breaks in between, you can continue your studies, because long time, even I can't sit for a long time. Establish a comfortable environment. So arrange the things. If you are sitting on the floor, no issues. Arrange a mat, put your things which are required for studying, because you should not run for this and that here and there, because that uh, diverts your concentration as well as your time, which is very precious. So try to arrange everything beforehand. For example, if you are studying science, get your science textbook, science question bank, science notebook, and a rough book along with pens and pencils. Means make everything ready beforehand and start preparing, and plan what you want to study. Some people, some children, what they do is, firstly they open this study first lesson. Afterwards they feel that this first lesson is very hard, so today I'll leave this. Today, then after reading one or two, I'll jump for third unit. And that after reading first answer, I feel little uncomfortable with that. Then what I do? And again I come for second unit. See, here it becomes, the work becomes clumsy and it becomes improper. Let the first unit be done. What happens? At least if you, if at all it is a tough lesson, if there are 10 answers, try to learn 5 answers in the first session. Take a short break. Again, you go for learning 5 answers. So that should be there. But without planning, if you go here and there, here and there, here and there, you will not have any continuation. And the answers, definitely they are interlinked. First answer will have relation in the second answer. Second answer will have the relation in the fourth answer. So if you read one unit at a time, then you will get clarity on it. And you can learn that concept completely. First unit is photosynthesis. It is related to plant. For example, you go for third unit, which is digestive system. It is related to animals or human beings. How could you relate this plants to the human beings? Completely the matter. The things what happens in plant is different, and the things what happens in the animals is different. So try to read the related concepts at a time, such that it will be very useful for you. And while you are reading, try to make a note of it. For example, you are reading the process photosynthesis. What are the important things? Try to make a note of them in shortcuts, such that when you are going to the exam, there is no need of referring the complete notes. Just if you take the rough notes and go through the what you call short points, whatever you have written, you can frame the sentence and you can write the complete answer, and the revision happens very fast without any waste of time. So such kind of things if you follow, it will be very comfortable. So for the study sessions also, establish goals. What are these goals for the study session? Means how much am I going to study in this 1 hour? For example, my time is from morning 8 to 9. This 1 hour time I have set for physical science. So physical science, what I am going to study in this 1 hour? I have taken laws of motion. So in laws of motion, how much part I could cover? Whether short answers, very short answers, or essay answers, or the concepts, or the problematic part. So what you want to study, and in this 1 hour, what is your target? So when targets are fixed, we unknowingly we make our work fast. So such kind of short-term targets should be fixed. So then take a break of 10 or 15 minutes. Then again come back and try to be in your studies. So if these things are done, your studies happen in a very pleasant way. And do not run away. So in the first day, it will be very hectic. When you open the book, you'll get a lot of sleep. You'll get all unwanted things in your mind. Yesterday, I watched this movie. No, that is very nice. That comedian gave a good joke. So all these useless things comes into the mind. So the first day when you open your book, it is really a difficult task. So, but if you overcome that first day, definitely from the second day, it is very beautiful. So don't run away from the work. It might be your studies or any other thing. And don't blame yourself if you are unable to do it, or don't blame others. Actually, today I planned to read this, but a relative came to my house, so I am unable to do. So if relative comes, he or she has dragged you from the room. Please boy, please girl, come and sit with me, you don't study. Does anyone tell like that? No, these are all the excuses what we do for ourselves. So don't blame any others for such kind of things. Let the relative come. They feel proud that see how nice girl she is. Even relatives came. They are concentrating on the studies. So how committed the children are, how planned they are. You'll get a positive aspect there. So try to be like that. And try to study in your own style. What is the studying in own style? Is it handwriting that has different styles? Yes. Studying styles are also different. Few children, they study well during daytime. Few children, they study well during night time. And few children, they study the textbook and they prepare their own answers from the concept. Few children, they study the concepts. So studying styles are different from person to person. Some children study logically. So what is your style of studying? Some children, they write, they note down everything. That is their own way of studying. Some children, they don't remember if they study. If they write for 2 or 3 times, they remember. That is their studying style. And some children, after studying, definitely they should tell whatever they have studied to some others. Then only they can remember. So there are different styles in which they study. So identify what is your own style. Some by heart. So what is your own way of studying? Try to identify that and try according to that. Because when you wear a dress which doesn't fit you, how uncomfortable you feel. The same way your brain also feels. If you go with a way which doesn't suit you, so what kind of understanding is yours? Try to analyze yourself. Then go with such kind of thing. And don't question your abilities by comparing with others. Question your abilities by comparing with yourself only. But don't question your abilities by comparing with others. Because, as I already told you, every child is unique. Everyone's attitude is unique. So, how could Rahul be similar with Krishna? Or how could Pavani match with Rani? Pavani is different, Rani is different, right? So never question your abilities. Question your abilities by comparing your own self, but never question your abilities by comparing with others. And visualize yourself First day, if you have taken a task of 1 hour to sit and study, but if you are able to study for only 20 minutes, let it be. 20 minutes, study comfortably, then take a break. And focus on the tasks, whatever you have in front of you. Now, my task is in 1 hour, I need to learn 10 questions, or in 1 hour, I have to finish one or two exercises of maths. That is my target. So, focus only on that. The rest, whatever happens around you, is least bother to you. Means, whatever happens around you, you are not going to concentrate on that. And whenever you face some difficulties, try to communicate with others. They may be your mother, Rishi, streaming aginattundi. They may be your mother, your father, your sister, or your friend. Try to communicate with them. Because, for example, if you tell that this is my problem, whatever I have read, till 1 week I am able to remember it. But after 1 week, I'm unable to remember. How could I remind it after 1 week also? So you can ask such kind of questions by communicating, because your friend may be following something such that he or she can remember it till the end. So have communication, because while you share the information, you'll gain more. Sharing the information, you can gain more knowledge. And try to have a time limited approach. So first or the second day, it's okay. But next, if the time is fixed for that task, try to finish that task in the given time. And studying, the last and final thing is, studying can be challenging and take you out of your comfort zone. Yes, studying is definitely challenging, and you have to come from your comfort zone. Yes, little hectic schedule you will have, but definitely you need to face. Little early you need to wake up. That is not your comfort, but for studying to achieve education, definitely you have to come out of your comfort zone. Then only you can achieve lot of things. And the last and most important thing is recollecting the things whatever you have studied in regular intervals of time till few days. For example, day one, I have started and I have finished some concepts. So after 1 week or 10 days, whenever I get leisure time, try to recall it. Then there is no chance of forgetting the things, because they will be there in your memory, right? They will be brushed up again such that you can remember it for longer periods. Because while you recollect it, that requires very little time. When you learn things, for example, it has taken 1 hour to learn those 10 answers. When you just revise it, it may take 10 minutes. So 10 minutes is not at all a big task. So what all you have studied, by taking some regular time intervals, try to revise them. For example, if you revise it for twice or thrice after 10 days, again after 15 days, after 1 month, then till end, you can't forget any concept. That is for sure. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and I also feel very delighted coming in front of you after a long time. Thank you all for watching my video. Those who missed, try to watch it. And every child is unique, and everyone will be successful in their career. Hope all the best for you. Bye again. Bye everyone. See you again with the next video. Everyone, please stay home, stay safe, because third wave have started and there is lot of increase in the corona cases. So please stay home and don't waste your time, my dear children, because it's very precious. You are the future pillars of this society and you are going to be the future India. So make our country proud in the time at your home. Plan your playtime, plan your study time, and according to that, please schedule everything and do not waste everything. Thank you, everyone. Bye. See you again in the next session. Stay home, stay safe. Hmm? Amen. Hmm?